during the time you have therapy, you're getting someone to basically be your aid, your guide, your navigator through those challenges. How do you start to wean yourself off the navigator and start to handle those things independently?
Well, as I ran out of money, I ran out of the ability to afford to pay them. So I was forced to. You know, it's to the point I did the. Sara was the last person, and she actually donated half of her time. You know, she was dedicated, and so that was the last thing. The speech, language, and memory. I knew I had to get back. Todd and then and the neuropsychologist, you know, they were probably the first to leave because I couldn't afford them anymore. You know.
Todd was a cognitive therapist.
Yeah, he was a cognitive. He did, and he had me on the biofeedback, and I thought that was a waste of money for me. I wasn't benefiting on that. In my mind, I'm not saying everybody doesn't, but I wasn't seeing the benefit.
Your insurance company was more reluctant to pay for cognitive therapy than speech pathology.
Well, I was cut off after 8 visits, and like I said, I paid her. She 1 visit free, 1 visit I paid. You know, she gave 50% off, and then even when I ran out of money, she had me come in for the last month, and she donated the time.
How do you think of in terms of 8 visits versus the time it took you to learn to be an adult the first time?
The 200 visits? It's crazy. How you can't relearn a lifetime of behavior in 8 visits or 6 visits, whatever they're giving you. It's, if it wasn't for her donating, you know, the majority of it, they would have never happened. I mean, and of course she's doing something else because she couldn't afford to stay in business the way she's doing. But I got lucky. I ran into one person that for some reason said, you know, hey, I see a potential, because I was doing my first group at that time, and she knew what needed to happen, and so she wanted to make sure I got well. I mean, exact words. And she said God touched her, that this is what she's supposed to do. And I have to tell you, I questioned God for a number of years after that accident.